All right, y'all. So probably by now, if you are on YouTube enough or any other kind of internet or Google or anything, you've heard about the Young Thug and Gunna case, right? You heard about how Young Thug and Gunna and the whole YSL, you know, Young Slime Life, they're all being held. You feel what I'm saying? They're all under arrest right now on a RICO charge, right? And I'm gonna talk about what happened with that and how it pertains to young men and what they can learn from this. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is a little different, so you feel me? Anyway, this is Tarik Talks. My name is Tarik. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate it. So you guys know, or some of you may not know, Young Thug and Gunna, right? Two very popular, super popular rappers. I mean, they're just short of Drake status, right? Just short of Drake status. And some of y'all might not know who they are, right? But they are huge, huge rappers, okay? And recently what happened is they got indicted on RICO charges. Now, I'm gonna tell you what this is super quick, because I am not a fucking lawyer and I'm not well versed in the law library, right? Basically what a RICO charge is, in simple terms, they get it's like a huge arrest. They gather everybody up in an organization, right? And the organization that Young Thug is in is YSL, right? Young Slime Life. It's like part of the Bloods. You feel me? It's affiliated with the Bloods. So they round up all of the members, okay? And Gunna was included in this. They round up all of the members and they try to give them like fucking crazy astronomical years, okay? That's what happens. They gather up and they've been doing this. They did this to BMF, the Black Mafia family. They did this to the Italian mob back in the day, right? This is nothing new. They round up a whole bunch of guys, and basically what happens is they get them to talk. They get them to snitch on one another, okay? That's what it's designed to do. You feel what I'm saying? And this shit, you know, I like Young Thug's music. I fuck with Gunna's music too. It's straight. You feel what I'm saying? So nothing against them. I have no kind of opinion on their lifestyle. That's what they do, right? But what can we learn from this, fellas? The thing that we can learn from this is do not let social media, do not let the mainstream influence you. That's the main thing. That's the number one thing. That's one thing we can learn from it, right? And I'm gonna get into the others. Do not let the mainstream media, or you be seeing these guys on IG or whatever, or Snapchat, whatever the case is, on any social media platform. You be seeing them with all these, with all the ones rolled up on their sleeve, and they posing with guns, and they're posing like with females and shit. Let me tell y'all something. This is a smoke screen. Do not fall for it. I've been making videos lately talking about how things that get glamorized in the mainstream media, 9 times out of 10 are not positive. I've told y'all this. I use examples like drugs, like you know what I'm saying, hooking up with just random chicks willy-nilly. You feel what I'm saying? Violence. You feel me? Just going out partying, just being a degenerate, right? All these things that the mainstream media glamorizes is going to lead you down a dark path. And this is a prime example, right? Young Thug and Gunna, bro, like they're millionaires, and nowadays it's not that hard to be a billionaire, right? So they're probably on the rise to that. Probably not close, but you know, possible. You feel what I'm saying nowadays? Because it's not now. The new status is a billionaire. Millionaire is achievable nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? But they're, let's just say they're high caliber, high status, all that shit, right? A lot of young men look up to these guys and they think everything they talk about is cool, right? Everything that's being rapped about is about violence. You know what I'm saying? Guns, all of that shit. And it's fine to listen to it for entertainment purposes, okay? This is where the problem comes in. A lot of young men do not know where to draw the line, right? They think they see all of this stuff on social media, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Young Thug and Gunna, right? It could be other rappers. It could be other people. They see them holding these wads of cash and flossing around in new cars, and like, man, I wish I could be like that. Dang, you know what? I might need to join a gang. Dang, you know what? I might need to pose with pistols to attract females, right? Let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about how these guys do all of this stuff to impress females. Let's just be completely honest. I know I'm gonna get people denying it up and down. Oh, it's not for that. It's just, oh, you know what I'm saying, about survival. And no, right? A lot of these guys that follow these rappers, that follow these, you know what I'm saying, other guys, trappers, dope boys, all of that shit, they do that to impress females. They'll deny it up and down for you. They'll deny it up and down for you. But it's true. Why do they commit these crimes? Why do they join these gangs? To get money to impress females, right? And the thing about it is, the ironic thing about it is, when you get locked up, when you, knock on wood, hopefully this doesn't happen to none of my viewers, because I know none of y'all are even involved in that type of stuff. But if you, Lord forbid, get caught up in some kind of case, right? It don't even have to be like a RICO. A RICO case is like something major. It's for an organization. It could be you and two of your homeboys, right? And your homeboys are just knuckleheads. They don't, nothing they do is positive. Nothing they do is good. They do something, now you get tied up in it, right? Now you get tied up in it. You're guilty by association because they doing dumb shit, but you right there with them, right? All y'all trying to impress females. Guess what? When you get locked up, guess what this female is going to do? She's going to go and jump on somebody else's dick, right? Boing. That's exactly what's finna happen. You think a female is gonna wait for you to get out of jail for 5 years? Hell, even 1 year, even 6 months, even bruh. Some of these chicks can't even wait 6 fucking months. You feel what I'm saying? Much less a year. What, boy? What? Forget about it, right? Get the fuck out of here. Right? So you doing all of this stuff, trying to impress females, trying to impress other people. When you get locked up, when you go to jail, they don't give a fuck about you. Hey, look, and I said this in my other videos, bruh, talking about how friends really don't have your best interest, right? And sometimes it's good to fly solo. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying to be paranoid, but I'm just saying, if you do land in jail, this is what's finna happen. They gonna be like, oh man, you heard about Lil Larry? Ah man, yeah, man, he went to jail, man. Yeah, he was cool, bruh. But shit, hey, look, what we doing later on tonight? We hitting up the spot or what? We hitting up the club? We finna pull these hoes or what? Ah man, here, man, you know who he is, man. Oh no, yeah, we gonna take a shot for Larry. Oh yeah, Larry. Oh yeah. We gonna, yeah, sure, for sure. We gonna take a shot for him. But shit, yeah, I'll meet you, bro. We'll be out. That's exactly what's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what's gonna happen when you land in prison? That broad that female you were trying to impress. Here's what she's gonna be doing. I'm gonna show y'all what she's gonna be doing. Guess what she holding in her hand? A cell phone. Guess who she texted? Another dude, right? That's what's gonna happen. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? So please do not fall for the okie doke with mainstream. And in the same token, watch who you hang around with. Like I said, you could just be that guy hanging out with the wrong, bruh. If you notice that your homeboys, if you are trying to achieve something greater, right? If you're trying to achieve something more for yourself, but you notice your homeboys are doing shit like drugs, getting into fights, being hotheads, carrying pistols around with them everywhere, talking about, yeah, man, I'm a kill this month, man, I'm all that shit. You should cut them off immediately, bro. Cause I'm telling you what, you're gonna get caught up in a wrong situation and you're gonna end up paying for it with the rest of your homeboys. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what that's what's happening with Young Thug and the YSL thing, right? Now they got all these people rounded up. They have all these people from this organization rounded up. And what they're going to do is they're going to be like, they're going to get one guy from the organization, right? He's going to be a guy that committed a lesser offense, something that the feds or the state, whatever, whoever is handling the case, they could give less of a shit about, right? The guy might have only sold dime bags of weed or something like that. What they're going to do is they're going to go to this guy, right? They're going to go to Joe, the guy that sells dime bags. And they're like, hey, look, you're part of this organization, right? You're looking at 20 years. You're looking at 20 years, boy. You're looking at 20 years behind a cage, caged up. You won't see the fucking time of day. You're not going to see your kids. You ain't all them popping bottles and all that corny shit you've been doing. You're not going to be able to do that no more. Unless you give some names. Feel me? Now what is this guy doing? That was it. But that was the homeboy, right? He was a ride or die. You feel me? That was a ride or die. And now the feds all in his face, or law enforcement, whoever it might be, throwing double-digit numbers at him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at 20, 30, fucking however many years, but you got to snitch. But he was so down to ride, and, you know, I posted on social media, posting with guns, and you feel me, these females and shit. But now look what's happening, right? Does that sound cool to y'all? That sounds lame as fuck. And it's crazy because these same people, they'll call people that's trying to live right, they'll call them squares. But being a gangster and not being able to enjoy life past the age of 27, like, that's whack. You feel me? That's not living. So anyway, man, that's what young men can learn from this whole Young Thug situation. I hope this video helped. It's different, but there it is. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.